feel like a children's playground.
It just means that we go side to side, making sure we can push away from the
Yeah.
shore that much more efficient.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay, let's do it.
Aha!
I don't get to do enough magic because all the magic in this fucking system sucks. I said it. Okay.
Disregard the thing. I was just pushing a button.
Oh, okay.
I saw there was a button, I had to push it.
What'd you push?
Durork Spear.
Oh, you guys can see those?
Yeah. Oh, I can see that one.
Huh. Is it up in the upper left or something?
Yeah, it's right by the arrow.
It keeps showing up at random, and I'm like, wait, where'd the button go?
What are you talking about?
Maybe only I can see it.
I don't see. That doesn't make any sense because nobody should be able to see it.
Now I have the power to control Durork. Ah ha ha ha.
That's token action. Turn that off. I have no idea. God, I was testing out that macro earlier, and I got that button to show up in the upper left.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can see it down below where the normal macro bar is.
Huh.
But occasionally it would show up in the upper left, and I'd be like, what's this doing here? And then I'd go to push it, and it just disappeared.
Weird.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's even doing there.
Well, I don't even see it, so I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
it's shit's weird, yo.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Sorry.
So, you guys spend 10 minutes drinking the boat, and then you awkwardly hobble back onto it. After you guys get back on it and start getting it moving, Wilhelm's like, okay, I think I found a slight problem.
Oh?
Well, the sails are smaller, and we're heavier.
Prestidigitation.
Okay, that helped. Man, I thought I was
Double
snapped.
prestidigitation.
For a second there, I thought we were all going to be using very tiny paddles. So yes, you prestidigitate the boat through the channel, and it emerges into a large lake in the back.
Looky-loo.
Mm-hmm.
And we've not seen any signs of the pirates beyond, while we were sailing around yet?
Yeah, you guys didn't really, you guys were doing all that observation from as far away as humanly possible.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you guys want to just, sit down? Where are you guys?
I guess so.
Where are you guys?
Is there...
This?
If we could park the ship and then hide it in some way, that would be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Or is Wilhelm coming with us? Because if not, then he could stay with the ship, I guess. I don't know.
He's like, well, I don't have to go with you guys. I'll admit I'm not the stealthiest. Clang, clang.
Hey, now, I could come too, so don't let that worry you.
He's like, I'll watch the boat if you want me to.
I vote he watches the boat.
Somebody needs to watch the boat before it just gets up and walks off.
Besides, we'd be all out of instruments by the time the fight was over.
It's true.
It'd have to be. He says, listen now. It would have to be an awfully long fight for me to run out of instruments.
Don't underestimate my arsenal.
If we could leave the ship, I guess, small enough that he can, if there's danger or something, he can take the boat and retreat. That would be good.
I would have to roll really well for it to be like that, and if I did roll really well, it would be stuck that way for a day.
Ooh, okay.
So while it would be big enough that he'd be like, oh, ship in the bottle size, that is not conducive for quick escape.
I see. Well, let's just stash it and try to hide it, make it invisible, if possible.
Park it here, maybe, so nobody from up here can see it so easily.
Throw some leaves over it, call it a day.
only I had a disguise kit big enough.
For a boat.
Mm-hmm.
A giant fake mustache on the boat, like a top hat.
Yes.
Reading my mind. The
Alright.
classy second wind.
Hey, do we know, are all of the pirates bullywugs or just the captain?
Generally speaking, the bullywugs move in, bullywug exclusive packs. The pirates do, at least.
Yeah.
That is how things go in these, these pirate bands.
Hmm.
Maybe you could infiltrate them. You do have
I
that
was
symptom
thinking
tattoo.
that. That would go terribly, but I think it'd be really funny.
You got that awesome back tattoo. That's got to get you some
Shut-
street
shut-
cred.
No, there's no.
You're gonna have to
Think
accept
about
the
it.
super metalness of the tattoo sooner or later. You might as well work it
I
here.
mean, any servant of Asmodeus has to be pretty metal.
I am
right?
not a
So-
servant of Asmodeus. You shut your trap.
They don't know
Well,
that.
they'll know that.
I'm not actually sure how they would react to seeing the
Demon
text. They
frog.
might not care.
Well, we're gonna find out.
They might think it's metal and let you into their merry band of piracy.
I do like the idea of putting on a fake mustache and trying to pretend that I'm a bullywug.
You
Greetings, fellow pirate scum.
just show the mark who has more than Oh, that's pretty brutal, bro. Yeah, you're in.
Well, let's scout out the situation and see.
If these
See what we
pirates
got
turn out to
first.
be like weird pseudo metalheads, I'm gonna feel really bad about killing them.
Alright, so I think we go from there to this way, kind of. If the entrance is over here.
Go climb the mountain. There aren't any lookout
So you
apparent scout towers.
So you guys are still floating around in the lake, right?
Oh no, we parked our ship. Or
Yeah,
we
we
were planning to
parked
park the
in-
ship.
Well, you got. Do you guys want to like approach the coast on like dinghies or something,
Sure.
or like how do you want to do this? You're just gonna pull it up on the shore, or
I think that was the plan, but
Mhm.
I don't know if it's. I assumed it's small enough we can pull it ashore now.
it's pretty small. Doop-a-doop.
But on the other hand, if we need a quick getaway, maybe having it on shore isn't a good idea.
Wilhelm's like, I'll be here.
Right,
mean-
right.
I mean, I probably won't be able to get it out of the lake without your guys' help, but I mean, I could just do circles, I guess.
You could always just weigh anchor.
I could do that.
Okay.
But the pirates are bullywugs?
Yep.
Then they'd have no trouble moving through the water.
This is true.
Yep.
You'll have to
The
man
frogs
the
are-
harpoons.
Agile and graceful swimmers. We are one with the water. Except for me, because I'm wearing a whole bunch of armor.
He says, if there's gonna be issues, I'll just, I'll bagpipes 3 times.
Okay. That'll
Oh,
be our signal.
Yeah,
So make the sound of the dying giraffe.
yeah, 3 times.
Okay.
If you only hear it twice, it means they probably killed me before I got to the 3rd one.
You want me to leave the succubus as a bodyguard? Is that what you're telling me?
Can you do that? There isn't like a
Wait.
range.
I can tell her
Well-
to wait and defend, but it's not going to stop her from trying to seduce him. It's just not the right equipment on that particular model for that to work out very
Yeah.
well. Anyone involved.
And I mean, he's big in metal, so what the hell are they gonna do?
I mean, he'll probably happily show off his piccolo and let her play his flute. And I'm
Right.
quite sure she'd be happy to blow his horn, but it's not going to do either of them any good.
Yeah.
What?
Wow. Oh, bravo, Kevin.
So that.
What?
So
Weren't
all
any
that.
of you guys in band back in school? Come on.
I wasn't.
So yeah.
Nah,
You
I was
have
a
no
choir.
idea what you missed out on.
All of that just happened. All right. So so yeah, how are you doing this? We haven't reached an accord on that.
What is the likelihood of the succubus being able to seduce frog people?
The likelihood.
How about we figure out how we're landing first?
All right. Yes. Pull it ashore. I think.
You want to just pull the boat in?
I liked the dinghy idea personally better.
Oh, okay. Then weigh anchor.
Okay. He's like, all right. He pulls the lever, lets the anchor down. He's like, I'll be here.
All right, you be here.
And bam, suck.
And okay, Succubus staying here too.
They can play cards.
They
Sexy
can...
cards.
Yeah, she starts like, you know, being close to Wilhelm for no particular reason. He's like, oh, I am. This is my bodyguard, huh?
Polishing his brass.
Yes.
Yeah, you sit, guard.
Yeah,
Nice.
she's like hanging on his trumpets.
Okay.
He's like, all right, well, I'll just be here, I guess. I'll think of something to do.
Yeah, you will.
I have an image for her. I think I sent you one.
We do. Well, I have a token I've been using for her.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think we settled on her looking like Ihadurka.
Who?
Girl from a video game.
Oh.
But I never played it.
Where is?
Oh, Evil Zone or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Evil
I
Zone,
said
huh?
The one-button fighting game. Technically 2 buttons.
I think the the token I've been using is actually Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
That works too.
That's a little high class for some random bird to be pulling out of nowhere.
Yeah. All right. So let me drag some tokens. There's 2 dinghies. They can hold 3 of you each. So.
There we are.
Ah.
And the bird who can tensor's floating disc.
How do you want to break this up?
How many of us are total debarking?
There's a Drork plus all 5 of you.
So that's
I'll
6.
hang out with Dork. He's cool.
Who am I missing?
I need Anne to transparent layer that. Otherwise
I
good.
will
I
get
can-
on that eventually.
Yeah, I can fix that at some point.
Could've sworn I-
Okay.
No, maybe.
Kevin, are you set on tensoring floating disc in?
Well, if there's only 6 of us and the dinghies can hold 3 each.
Or I could take my armor off and swim too.
No. There are 6 of us. The dinghies hold 3 each. What
Okay,
is-
then we're good.
Yeah.
Apparently. I don't even know why we're trying to argue this. There's 6 of us and 2 dinghies. We're good. Go.
I'm just trying to see who's where.
I'm with Dork.
Okay.
Okay, Gon, myself, and Grim in one, Cyrus, Brando,
Yeah.
and Dorork in the other.
Got it.
Done.
That works.
And this is important because combat turn.
Yep.
Most likely.
And at least
Am I that
each
transparent?
of the boats has a
No, the lake
ranged
was.
attacker.
Opacity joke.
All right. So
Is that like a map from Star Tropics?
I'll go ahead and no. Star Tropics is way too old. So the blah, 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 what was I gonna say? Perception check. That's what I was gonna say.
Perception.
I think I'm just gonna go with my passive because
No. Well, okay. You can use your passive if you want.
it's always better anyway.
Yeah.
My passive perception
23.
is higher than what I've rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
my
guess-
passive is 23.
Yeah, this is super easy. As you guys are approaching, you do notice at least one source of life on the coast. You notice it about the time that it notices you guys starting to approach.
Wait. Has he sounded the alarm yet?
No, it's
Is
not.
it-
I don't think
it's
it's
not a
intelligent
bully
enough.
Is it an
Oh,
arachnid?
okay. Dang.
That's a fair question, actually.
Or I guess,
Monster origin.
shall I roll, nature check, I guess?
It's probably a nature check. I'll get back to you on that.
14.
Fuck, it's not in this book.